In for a fast-paced game tonight, Legs. Two teams that like to get out and run.
Yeah, you're about to see a track meet out there. Both teams want to get up and down. You're going to see that scoreboard lit up.
A look at the starting group here for Denver. Here's Wilson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. It's both from the stripe. Here's Big Smooth. Pass to Scott. Here's Big Smooth. Misses the jumper from the wing. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Billy Green. He was really talking up Derek White, especially the job he does defensively. Coach said, for my money, Derek is the best defensive guard in the NBA. He's long, he anticipates actions, and he can protect the rim. I can't think of another guard who does what White does. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Johnson. His last outing, he had 18 points.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
Here's Big Smooth. And again, New Orleans no good.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Scott. 15 in his last outing. Outside Mills. 4 on the clock. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. New Orleans shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And the free throw, no good. For Denver, they've gone 1 for 3 so far.
New Orleans foul. Number 1. First personal foul.
Denver shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
At the line for the away team. Dominguez taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And so he hits both. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Out to the right wing. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Here's Scott. He's averaging about 15 points per game. He's been a solid contributor.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
And rejected. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Torres. And Mills pulls it down. New Orleans trails by 4. Here's Big Smooth. Doing some damage on the offensive end. Putting up a little over 14 points a game. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. New Orleans shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
Line for 2. Number 40.
That one misses. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Down low. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point.
He powers through. Size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
And there's the lob.
I just love that alley-oop slam, BA.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Scott. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Here's the three, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
New Orleans trails by 7. No good with the triple. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Outside Johnson. On the clock. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. To the left side wing. Here's Scott. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Big smooth. And the 3 off target.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
To the paint. Two shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
New Orleans trails by 9. Goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
All right, Tim, the postseason not far off. Team still jockeying for position down the final stretch.
And just like on the track, don't look behind you, just focus on yourself, or you might find yourself on the wrong side of a photo finish.
Got to run through the tape, get yourself in position. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. And here's New Orleans now. They trail by 7. Here's Scott. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
4th team foul.
Man, the defender really went after him.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And he makes a first. And that's good as he hits both shots. Denver leading by 5. Pass to McLaughlin. No luck on that one.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Scott, right wing. Clock at 4. Here's Big Red. The 3 is up. Scott can't get it to go. Jackson surveying the D. Lets it go from deep. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
New Orleans trails by 8. Here's Scott. And a nice finish on the layup. Scott's got 6 points.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Jason Tatum keeping the main thing the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Brian, back to you.
You'd love to hear it. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Now we get a chance to check some stats for him. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
At the line from New Orleans, Scott.
First free throw is good. And Denver making a change here. He's perfect from the line this time. So it's Denver now. 6-point game.
One thing we saw from them that game, and we see it around the league, an over-dependency on the 3-ball.
But during that specific game, you'd love to say, hey, stop shooting threes, but obviously that's a big part of their identity.
Just 4 to shoot. Torres. And that one good. And Denver leads by 8.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Here's Scott. Give him 8. 1:56 left to play in the first. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Denver.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Well, that's the big challenge. Teams tend to feel more comfortable at home for sure, so you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. That just didn't happen in this one.
And now New Orleans on the break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's all the result of some good defensive awareness.
Denver leading by 6. With the drive. Fires the 3. Hits a 3-pointer.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Defended by Jackson. It's deflected.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pass to McLaughlin.
New Orleans foul. Number 19. First personal foul. 4th team foul.
Extend the lead to double digits.
Those are the ones you definitely have to make. Sometimes there's just enough defense to make a miss.
Here's Scott. Give him 8 points now. From deep. No good on the shot. And so it's Denver. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be back in a moment. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And before we move on, what have you guys seen from Denver?
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
They needed a jolt from that second unit, and that's exactly what they got.
On the court for Denver. And he lobs it up. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Here's Big Smooth, defended by Jackson. Big Smooth can't hit.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but you know, then you also want that vertical spacing too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
That shot off. Denver leading by 13. Pass to Johnson. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And New Orleans making a change here. Mills is checked in.
At the line for one.
One shot.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Big Smooth. Six on the shot clock. To win the run. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is going. And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Foul. Shooting for Denver, Jackson. At the line.
And that one misses. New Orleans trails by 18. Pass to Mills. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 6.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. All right, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and see the teams who have been dominating the board since the All-Star break. Number 1, Denver.
Incredible rebounding numbers since the break. They've put in a lot of effort on the glass.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Wilson. Shot clock at 5. Torres. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. New Orleans trails by 16. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. The rebound by Jackson.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Torres up and in on the layups. And Denver leads by 18.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Mills with a screen on Jackson to the middle. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
Outside Johnson. And he lays in the alley-oop pass.
That was a sensational pass. And then the catch and finish in the same motion? Ridiculous.
Alley-oops like that are so rare, you simply have to take a second to enjoy it. And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Everyone gets there fans. That was your New Orleans dancers.
Pass to Big Smooth. Out left to the wing. Left side Mills. Just 5 to shoot. There's the screen. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
First team foul.
New Orleans trails by 16. Powers down after the assist led him to the lane.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Jackson outside. Torres. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And obviously, we know so many kids dream of being a professional athlete. But when did that become a real goal of yours, Legs?
Well, B.A., honestly, about the age of 8, I thought I was headed for the major leagues. That all changed with a 7-inch growth spurt in one school year. Decided to try basketball for the first time, and man, am I glad I did.
And New Orleans making a change here. Scott's checked in.
Yeah, now here in the second quarter, he's getting to the line. I like the aggressiveness.
Pass to Big Smooth. Mills with a screen on Jackson. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. To the inside. And he dunks it down.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
And he buries that one. Back rim and in. And Denver leads by 18. For New Orleans, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Here's Scott. Give him 8 points now. Here's Mills. And that one is stuffed right through.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. For New Orleans, they've gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Scott, ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Denver calls.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Denver leading by 16. Pass to McLaughlin from behind the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. McLaughlin's got his second bucket of the night.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Big Smooth passes to Scott. Six to shoot. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
First team foul. At the line for 2, number 1.
He's off on the first. Good on the second one. Jackson with it. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Inside, here's Wilson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Wilson at the line for 2.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw is good. New Orleans trails by 19. Here's Scott. He's got 10. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
He's had 4 chances at the line. He's made them all. Here's Jackson. So far, he's averaging 11 points a game. Pass to Wilson. Back to Jackson. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Here's Scott. 13 points in the game. Here's McLaughlin.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
3-pointer. Pure from 3-point range. 6 points for him.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Pass to Scott. A minute 37 left to play in the first half of basketball. And great passing, so often the thing that separates the good from the great. Who, for your money, Tim, is the best in the association?
Well, what's crazy, BA, is I think the top of the list belongs to a center. That's right. Nikola Jokic, to me, an all-time talent, still in his prime, and his playmaking ability, unquestionably, the best we have ever seen at the center position.
Never seen any player like him. He's amazing.
Maybe never will, either.
And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for Denver. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club. Launches it from deep. Rebounded by Big Red. New Orleans trails by 19. There's a minute 12 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Scott. Clock at 6. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Great shooting for him at the line tonight. 7 for 7. Denver leading by 16. Jackson outside. The 3-ball. It's hauled in by New Orleans. 44 seconds left in the first half. Three-pointer off the mark. Denver has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to McLaughlin. Fires from deep. Sinks it from distance. McLaughlin's got 6 in the quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And so it's Denver, out in front by 19 going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
I don't see the fight. They're getting pushed around. You really see it on the glass.
They need some of that diesel energy in them. Okay, now we've got some time to take a look at the Eastern Conference standings as the... Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. New Orleans trails by 19. Here's Big Smooth. No points yet. Down low. Here's Mills. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot two. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Mills. 2 shots.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. Denver leading by 17. Getting underway here in the second half. Here's the 5 for David Adelman. Here's Wilson. And down it goes. 2 points. Wilson's got 11.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Here's Scott. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Here's Wilson. Blocked! To the wing on the left. Scott passes to Mills. Pass to Scott.
Denver foul.
And taking a look at the last 10 games, these are the teams that have attacked the offensive glass and been rewarded for their efforts. Denver, third.
This squad's been attacking the offensive glass with a ton of energy lately, and it's paid off with a nice pile of second chance points.
That free throw misses. He hits the second from the line. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Wilson. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
New Orleans ball.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. New Orleans trails by 16. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Big Smooth. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 12.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
Here's Scott. He's got 21. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Got it. Scott's got 23 points.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
Yeah, it gives you a chance right here to reset, get everybody back on the same page so you can execute.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Wilson, puts up a three. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Big Smooth. The quick look, no good that time.
Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Trying to contest size is probably wishful thinking.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Shot's good by Scott.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And Denver leads by 16. For New Orleans, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Outside Mills. To the middle. Can't get it to fall. Denver leading by 16.
New Orleans foul. Scott. First personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for Denver, number 41, McLaughlin.
The three. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
And he drives in. Spins. Banked it in off the glass.
And that is a high-quality shot. You will take it every time from that close.
Pass to McLaughlin. Beyond the arc. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 7.
No, he is a huge talent, and he's been hitting shots, but so have his teammates. It's been a collective effort.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And here's New Orleans now, trailing by 17. Here's Scott. He's got 25. Gets the 3 ball to go. Scott's got 10 points in the quarter.
I'm telling you, he is doing absolutely everything he can out there. He's just not getting enough help.
New Orleans foul. Scott.
Jackson, he's checked in for Denver.
Second team foul. In for Denver, number 10, Hunter Jackson.
11 feet out. Again, Denver scores.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Here's Big Smooth. From outside the arc. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Well, as a team, they've been coming up short, but his pure scoring mentality as an individual has been unshakable.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Denver.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
They've done so many things well in this one, including getting to the free throw line and taking advantage of easy points.
There's the drive. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Here's Big Red. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
Denver foul. Dominguez. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Defended by Jackson from the arc. Drills it from deep. 7 points in the game.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
Third team foul.
And this is his second attempt at the line tonight.
Jackson at the line for one.
And the free throw, no good. New Orleans trails by 14. Here's Scott. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. And here's a group of players who have been dialed in since the All-Star break. The leaders in shooting percentage. Boy, he's been stellar at the stripe, shooting 10 of 11. And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Denver leading by 12. Knocked loose. And now New Orleans on the break. Jumps up. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Driving inside, and he jams it home with authority.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys.
New Orleans foul. Number 19. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Pass to Johnson. To the paint. Shot clock at 6. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 10.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
New Orleans trails by 11. To the inside. Here's Big Red. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Denver has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. And here's Jackson. Give him 8. To the left wing. There's a screen by Johnson. No good on the triple. And New Orleans shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Off target from the baseline. Denver leading by 9. Going inside. Soft touch off the glass. 1:04 left in the third quarter. And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
On the court, your high squad. Which latest section wants a t-shirt?
Teams changing it up here. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Back to Mills. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And Denver pushing it up now. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
That's to Big Red. Mills with a screen on Jackson. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It will be a rejump.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Big Red, the pass to Mills. Clock at 6. Out to the right wing. No good from outside. Denver leading by 13. Jackson, right side, takes a 3, connects from downtown.
3 points.
He's got 11.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
And so it's Denver in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Torres, and he bangs it home with one hand.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
On the court for Denver. Pass to Scott. The 3 is up. Hits the trifecta. Scott's got 40 points.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
He's doing everything he can to keep him in this game, finding good looks.
Jackson outside. Torres. Offensive rebound. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
Here's Big Smooth. Tries to break his ice. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Stripped it away. 17-foot shot on the way. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Oh, there's the alley. That shot off the mark.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
There is no doubt about it. They'd love to have that one back. That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Jackson outside. Down low. Cuts off the pass. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Pass to Scott. Five to shoot. Inside. Here's Mills. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
Johnson passes to Wilson. Torres. And again, it's Denver missing. New Orleans trails by 13. Unloads. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. So it's Denver now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And Denver making a change here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Willie Green had some advice for the team over that last break. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Since halftime, either they've gotten sloppier or the defense has turned up.
Denver leading by 13. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? For New Orleans, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Johnson against Mills. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Now, this is a guy the coaches trust. He's so deliberate with the ball in his hands.
Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And the dunk by Jackson.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Pass to Mills. And he throws it down with one hand.
I didn't know if they could match that last slam, but it only took them a couple of moments.
Hey, not the best interior defense on those last few trips, but who cares? That was awesome. And that one misses. Well, Legs, being a GM in the NBA is a tough gig. What's the most important part of the job, in your opinion?
No, BA, evaluating talent is still the main responsibility of the job. That includes drafting, free agency, even selecting a coach. But then it's about building relationships, establishing communication, and culture.
Ooh, sounds like a lot of qualifications that you have.
Well, I'm pretty comfortable right here, if that's okay.
And Denver pushing it up now. Torres. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 22.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Pass to Mills. 6 on the shot clock. Yep, count it. Scott's got 42 in the game.
Even if this game doesn't go their way, he has to be proud of his performance tonight.
Wilson, and he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
And Denver making a change here. And the free throw, no good. New Orleans trails by 19. Looking to get back on track. And New Orleans getting another bucket right there.
Here in the second half, their offense has been strong. Great ball movement, really working well for clean looks.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for Denver, Johnson. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Johnson. Both good from the line that time. For New Orleans, they've gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth. Here's Scott. And New Orleans getting another bucket right there.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
To the middle. Here's Wilson. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
To the inside. Pass to Scott. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line for New Orleans, Scott. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. Denver leading by 18. Pass to Wilson. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Mills has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Scott. Uses the glass on the layup. Scott's got 47 points.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
The ball's knocked loose. Six to shoot. And it's rejected. And again, no good. New Orleans trails by 16. Here's Big Smooth. Oh, he stayed with it, but he couldn't get it to fall. Here's Wilson. Johnson outside. And count it.
And staring